Well, it is the first leg of the Triple Crown and one of the most popular horse races of the year. So what do you need to know about the field if you are headed to a Kentucky Derby party today? Horse expert Sue Pierman joins us now with her insights. Sue, good morning to you.
Hi, Tom. Thanks for having me.
All right, huge horse race this afternoon. Can you give our viewers some little tips of what to watch for in today's race?
Well, anything can happen. It's the Derby, so I kind of like Union Rags. It's a sentimental story because his trainer, Michael Matz, has had a very interesting career. You know, he trained Barbaro in 2006, and that was unfortunate that he shattered his leg after the Derby. But it just goes to show you, you know, you never know which horse is really going to be the best. So,
looking at some of these names, Bodemaster, Daddy Knows Best, and Knows is N-O-S-E, Daddy Knows Best, Take Charge, Indy, Gemologist, Union Rags, as you mentioned. What goes into naming these horses?
I think it's a roll of the dice. I know for Bodemeister, it's named after the trainer's son, which is kind of a jinx in horse racing. You usually want to stay away from that, but he's the favorite, so you just never know.
Why do you think it's been so long since we've had a Triple Crown winner?
You know, it's a lot of effort to exert for a horse over that short period of time. The Derby's today, the Preakness is in 2 weeks, and then first weekend in June is the Belmont. And the last horse who did it was affirmed in 1978. So it just takes a really special horse to be able to do that.
Now, a lot of people will be watching the Kentucky Derby not for the horses at all, but for the fashion and for the hats. What can you tell us about how special a social event this is, not just for the people that are there in Louisville, but for really people that come in from all over the world? Oh,
sure. People just love the Derby. It draws celebrities. You know, it's just a very exciting thing. The horses are so elegant and the people dress so elegantly. And, you know, I was going to wear my big straw hat today, but I decided against it.
Then you might block one of our cameras, so we're glad you didn't. But what time do people start showing up for the race? I mean, there's so much anticipation for this race that only lasts about 2 minutes.
Right. Well, I know that there's Derby parties today here, and they're starting about 3 o'clock. I mean, they call it Derby Week in Louisville, and there's people who come like the day before, and they want to be in the infield. That's the party area, you know, so.
That's where the fun happens, and you see
exactly.
The rich, those folks are up in the grandstands.
They're in Millionaires Row, and the people in the cutoffs are down in the infield, yeah.
And so again, your pick for today is?
I have to go with Union Rags.
All right.
You know, he's the second favorite after Bodemeister.
You got money on the race?
No, anything can happen in the Derby, so that's why I love to watch it, but I never bet.
Okay. Sue Pierman, thanks so much for being here to
Tom.
talk Kentucky Derby with us. And the Derby airs right here on today's TMJ4 this afternoon. Coverage begins at 3 p.m.